This is it. It's the Champions League final 2026. Manchester United versus Swansea City at the Santiago Bernebeu Stadium. We were in the Champions League final 2 years ago at the Nou Camp and we lost 1-0 to Barcelona at extra time. Can we make that last step in this career and become Champions League winners? Only time will tell, and you will have to tune into this episode to find out if Swansea City can become Champions League winners. I've just realised I look like my avatar photo with my shirt on. We've got the glasses, we've got the beard, slightly more gingery hair though than I've got. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 111 of the Saving Swans series. It's the last episode of season 9, and we find ourselves in our second Champions League final of the series. It's Manchester United we have, and we all know about our past experiences with Man United in cup competitions. We've only beaten them twice in something like 8 games. I will show you the filters. Yeah, we've taken out all the Premier League games. We have only won twice in 8 games. One of them being this season with a 3-0 win in the FA Cup 6th round. So we don't have the best of experiences against Man United. So we've got to turn up today if we're going to have a chance to win the Champions League. We left last episode off with a little bit of a cliffhanger of who I was going to play in this squad, and I've decided to go for Nathan Evans up front rather than Yomar. My decisions was due to being Nathan Evans being a homegrown player. He's come from our youth academy, and what a story that would be if he could score in a Champions League final. Plus, I can't rely on Yomar. He absolutely tanked in the Champions League final 2 seasons ago. To be fair, all of our strikers tanked in the Champions League 2 seasons ago. With Girigori being out as well, he's going to have to do a job. He's scored 17 goals this season as Nathan Evans. He's not a bad striker. And, in fact, he's a very good striker for what we have. He's he's not a complete forward as such. He's good at what he does. Do you know what I mean? He's very quick. He's got decent composure. He's got very good finishing. And he would do a job at any Premier League club. It's just what happens we have 3 of the best strikers in the world at Swansea City. But Yomar, you look at him and you look at Nathan Evans. In fact, we'll compare the two just to show you. There's a very clear difference between the two. I mean, you can see the pie chart there. But, I mean, Nathan Evans does his job. He's good at what he does. He's quicker off the mark than Yomar. He's got better finishing than Yomar. I mean, pretty much Yomar's better at everything else. But I cannot trust Yomar in a Champions League final. He tanked last time and he will probably tank again. We could bring him off the bench. He is an option off the bench should Aradori or Nathan Evans have a poor game. I'm going to change Aradori to complete forward. On support, I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm just going to go for it. But this is going to be our Champions League lineup. I know I did in the last episode, but we're going to do it again with the new players in there. Timo Horn in goal, Trent, Boning, Pugh and Nart at the back, Zachary Paul, Diego and De Luca. Altabama's in for No Way Jose as he is injured, and Nathan Evans and Aradori starting up front. We have 2 of our youth academy players in this team, and what a story it would be if we can win. So United's team, David De Gea, Lindelof, Wallace, Brandao, Masali at the back, Torres, Asensio, Pogba and Coman, and look at that strike force. Mbappe and Gabriel Jesus. In the current times, as of recording, 2 of the best young strikers in the world. And they've now matured. They're at their peak. They could do the damage. We're going to tell them to pick up where they left off. And we're going to tell them that they go out there and make a difference. They can do it. I've got faith in them. And without further ado, let's get this game underway. As we've always said, we've got 1 more season after this, regardless of what happens in this game. Because by then, FM18 will be out. But let's hope we can add a Champions League trophy to the trophy cabinet. If we win, great. If we don't, we have one more year to do it. But Aradori wins the ball back. Nathan Evans, is he going to repay my faith in him and set us up a goal? Aradori plays it out to Balmer. It's 1-0 to Swansea in the Champions League final. 8 minutes in. Thomas Altabalmer, the forgotten man at Bayern Munich, has come back to score in the Champions League final. Nathan Evans starts the move off, justifying my pick for him in the team. Lovely ball from Aradori, and Altabalmer has scored a goal in the final. And that is the perfect start that we needed from this game. We've beaten Man United before in the Cup this season, in the FA Cup. Can we do it again? De Luca from distance. Unlucky. We've started off well. But Asensio with the corner. Altabalmer clears to Coman. Coman finds Mbappe in the box. Altabalmer again closes him down. He is everywhere. Thomas Altabalmer. If we had another few seasons, we've only got one season left, but if we had like 5 or 6 years, he could potentially be the replacement for No Way Jose. But Altabalmer tries to find someone but doesn't. Diego to Nathan Evans. Aradori's in the box. Over the bar. And we have started very well in this Champions League final. We're going to encourage the team to carry on what they're doing and see if we can get another goal to put a rubber stamp on this game. Diego to De Luca. Back to Diego. Can he find anybody? Altabalmer running the show at the moment. Nathan Evans in the box. Hits the post. Oh, if he'd have scored there, one of our own, Nathan Evans, grabbing a goal in the Champions League final. They say he's on a 6.5, but that first ball he put in is more than justifying his position in the team right now. Aradori on a 6.9. Our strikers have turned up. It's a shame we don't have Girigori because he scored 5 goals in the Europa League final last season. We appreciate their efforts. We're going to give up the usual I have faith in you to try and pump the team up. Don't need to do it for the strikers. They're already pumped up. As far as tactics go, do we need to change anything? I know Nathan Evans on a 6.4, but I feel as if he's done well. I don't feel the need to bring him off yet. So we are going to get the game underway. Second half, can we carry on the momentum from the first half? The worst thing we can do now is let United back into this game. I'm going to shout out to get creative. As it seems we're having the more possession, we're having the shots, but we're not doing much with them. So we can try and do something with it. Because you know what'll happen. United's going to score their first opportunity they get. Because that is how Football Manager works. Timo Horn gathers up the ball. Gets it out to Nart. Can he find anybody? Diego. He's looking for people making the run. Altabalmer. Long ball over the top. Oh, he tried to find Nathan Evans. But couldn't get there. Mbappe. The thing is, they got a hell of a strike force. But Timo Horn does make the save from Jesus. You'd love to have a strike force with Gabriel Jesus and Mbappe up front. We would love to have Aradori and Girigori up front. But unfortunately, Girigori did pick up that injury. So we are missing arguably our best striker. 70 minutes in, I was going to make a sub, but we do have a highlight. Dele Alli finds Asensio. He finds Mbappe. Do we intercept the ball? We do. De Luca's got the ball back. Not. Long ball over the top to Aradori. It is cleared. Not going to have a second chance, though. Nathan Evans. Oh, he loses the ball. I think we might have to sub him off. Yomar might get a chance after all. It's a long highlight. I'm slightly concerned because we all know what happens after long highlights. Long ball over the top to Gabriel Jesus. It is wide of the goal. And this is going to be the chance for us to make our subs. We'll bring Yomar on for Nathan Evans. We'll swap them two round. We'll make Yomar a target man because he does like to be a target man. Move Aradori to advanced forward. We will bring on Marco Rog as a Carriello for Zachary Paul. No long shot from him today. I'm going to shout out one more encourage. Corner from DeLuca. Can we seal it? No, not with that cross that we can't. Marco Rog outside the box. They like their long shots to the team. It's 1-0, 80 minutes in. We just need to hang on. And Yomar's picked up a knock. He's come on and got injured. That's not a good sign for Yomar. And that is why we didn't pick him. Well, we didn't pick him because he was going to get injured. We didn't pick him because he doesn't like big games. But it's not nice to have an injured forward on the pitch. But he heads it on for Aradori. Aradori's in the box. Oh, we're having lots of shots, but we're not getting them on target. But if we just hang on for 5 minutes, just hang on, 88 minutes in, we're going to one last sub. Ross Pugh we're going to bring off. We're going to bring on Arthur for him. Like for like at the back. Can we hang on for another 2 minutes? 30 seconds to go before Swansea win their Champions League. The first Champions League for the club. Can we do it? Boning finds Rog. Arado's in the box to seal it. De Gea with a save. De Gea, even in 2026, is still bailing Manchester United out. But there is the full-time whistle. We have done it. Swansea City are Champions League winners. We have done the treble. We've won the Premier League. We've won the FA Cup. And now we have won the Champions League. Saving Swans, done. We've done it. We have set out. We have achieved what we wanted to achieve. The team are chuffed. They are extremely delighted. There's the confirmation. 100% save the game. Victorious Swansea celebrate famous quadruple. I mean, they are counting the Super Cup, which is kind of like... But it's still 4 trophies this season. We've dumped out Sassuolo, we dumped out Real Madrid, we dumped out Leverkusen, and everybody else. Yomar pulled a groin, he's out for 7 days, but it's the end of the season. It doesn't matter anymore. But we do beat Man United 1-0 at the Santiago Bernebeu Stadium. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. Santiago Bernebeu. Comment if you think I've said that wrong. We've paid out quite a lot of bonuses, which is fair enough. We've done well. I mean, we got Popper Slater, who was a youth player, won 53k from winning the Champions League. Gomez didn't even play. Zaquina didn't even play. But there we are. But we do get some money. Swansea fans worship John. But it wasn't just me. It was all of you guys. We do this as a team. We've done it together. The board are delighted with a Champions League win. Alta Bomber shines. We're going to praise him. You were superb. The man, chucked out from Bayern Munich, scores the winning goal. Diego is scouted. He wants to go to Barcelona. Zachary Paul, can you do me a solid and try and resolve it? No, you can't resolve it. Diego, what you want? I've heard rumours that Barcelona are interested in me. They haven't even put a bid in yet. They haven't even put a bid in, so where's the option for that? No bid's been made. Oh, no. Oh, Diego, we don't need this right now. We've just won the Champions League. Right. They got to put in a reasonable bid. A reasonable bid. 74 mil. Big. They got to come in with 100 mil if they want to game. 100 mil and they can have you. No, we're not negotiating this. 98. There we are. So if Barcelona come in with a bid of 98 million, they can have Diego. To be honest, the fact he's been kicking up a fuss all year, I'd probably let him go. But Champions Cup review, we are the winners. And Zachary Paul, mate, what? Couldn't do anything. So I think the only thing we've got to see now is like the end of season awards, which I think is coming up pretty soon. So I'm not even going to jump cut to it. We're going to do it on the fly. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it together. Seeing as we've only got one game today. Neymar's the Golden Boot winner. Giragori came second, which I think if he'd have started the Champions League final, he would have been the Golden Boot winner. Best goal, Zachary Paul's hell of a goal against Juventus. Only second place, mind. So let's have a look at the goals that were the best. So this is third place, I think. Either first or third. I think it's third. So let's have a look at these goals and see why Zachary Paul wasn't the best. So Malagoni, Penaranda. See, that's a nice low effort, low drive. Decent. Zachary Paul's is better, personally, but, So I think that's the third place goal. So this is the second place. This is Zachary Paul's goal. How can this not win? Takes a touch and absolutely smashes it in the corner. What a goal that is from Zachary Paul. So this must be the winning goal. So Vinicius Jr. gets tackled. Pierre Dybala, Pierre Pereira. It was a very similar goal. And Pereira used to play for us as well. How was he back at Man City? I thought he was on the transfer list for ages. Pereira. Right, guys, I know we're going off topic here a bit. So remember Pereira used to play on the left wing for us? He's on the transfer list again. What? So he was with us. We sold him to Man City for 35 mil, played 8 games in the league for 35 mil, went to Arsenal, went to Inter, they went back to Man City. They spent 50 mil on a player they have played 20 times. Insane. But Dream Team, 5 of our players made it. Timo Horn, Johnson, Boning, Aradori and Girigori. He's got to be the best strike force, surely. Timo Horn won goalkeeper of the season. Boning won defender of the season. No midfielders though. So our best 3 midfielders not in the midfield of the season. But Girigori won the best forward of the season. So we'll congratulate all of our players. Boning, Timo Horn and Girigori. It's been a good year. So where's the awards? I want to see, because Zachary Paul's got to win best goal of the season. He's had 2 contenders. Right, so best 11. Timo Horn was best 11. Oh, is that overall? No, overall best 11. So Zachary Paul's made the team. So that's decent. What's that? 2000? Best 11 that is. Right, so end of season awards. Girigori wins best player of the year. Yomar second. DeLuca third. Best team, Milagres, Johnson, Boning, Pugh, Nart, DeLuca, Diego, Zachary Paul. Altaboma gets in over No Way Jose. And Yomar gets in ahead of Aradori. Very interesting. So Fabio DeLuca does win goal of the season. Oh, this was in the League Cup. I remember this goal. This is a decent goal, man. I don't think you guys have seen this goal. This is a decent goal. Yeah, I still think Zachary Paul's was better. Both the Zachary Paul's goals were better than that goal, personally. Altaboma signing of the season. Yomar is young player of the season at 24 years old. Okay, but look at that, my friends. 4 competition wins. A loss to Arsenal in the Carabao Cup and a loss to Spurs in the Community Shield. But we never do well in the Community Shield anyway. But season review, Swansea have been expected to make much of the Premier League title running and lived up to their pre-season billing and finished top of the pile. Of course we did. Dynamics looking good. Team meeting, we got to go for the league. Always got to go for the league now. We are that team. Why are you so disappointed? Confidence, the board are happy. And I think that's pretty much it as far as pre-season goes. So, next year, Season 10 will be the last season of Saving Swans as FM19 is fastly approaching us. So if we go to Team Report, Squad Depth, I don't think I need to go into anything as far as Squad Depth. I did all that last year. So we've got 1 more year. So the only competition we haven't won are the Carabao Cup. We've won the European Super Cup. So we've got the Club World Championship next year because we won the Champions League. So that'll be a very interesting competition. Should be straightforward because it's like the Champions League winners of all the continents. As far as signing goes, I'm pretty happy with the squad, to be honest with you. Diego might go to Barcelona if he kicks up a fuss. So we might bring in a replacement for him. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the team. We're going to be moving into our new stadium next year as well. So exciting times. So I think we're going to leave it there for Season 9. Champions League winners. We look at the competitions. We won the league, won the Champions League, won the European Super Cup, won the FA Cup, knocked out in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals by Arsenal, who won the Carabao Cup, and Spurs beat us in the Mickey Mouse Community Shield. So leave a like, guys, if you enjoyed Season 9. We have finally won the Champions League. We can add that to our trophy cabinet. Subscribe for the channel for more Football Manager 2018 content. We have one more year left. Can we win the Carabao Cup? Will we win the Club World Championship? How will we settle in our new stadium? Can we win the league for our 4th time? Find out next season. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time for the first episode of Season 10, the last season of Saving Swans. Thank you very much for watching.